Well, here's the barn where the perpetrator lives. Yes, you look like trouble. Who else but a bad guy wears a mask anyways? Anyhow, here's the upper line. I just installed that. That's a replacement for the partition that used to go across here that someone that I won't mention took out. So I'll be installing the other line in a few minutes, but basically I don't want to touch this with my elbow because even though I am on a rubber mat, there's still voltage coming out of this thing, and I'm not exactly sure how much moisture it takes to get zapped by this puppy, and I don't want to find out. So the hot line's going right through the wall, as you can see. Got our line grounded off, it's connected, and then our next line, which will be the ground, will be coming out right from there. So then we'll have that line here. Got the lines, you can't really tell, but they're slightly set off, so he's going to have to push onto this one for a little bit before he hits the ground. Then when he finds that, he's going to get whaled for sure. I set the lines off enough so that our secondary residents in the barn, I don't know if anybody's home right now, no they're not, the barn swallows, they like to land on our fences a lot, and I thought about having them the lines closer, and then I thought about the birds, and I thought, well, the birds are that tall, so I need to make it that tall so that the birds don't sit on the ground wire and then whack the other wire with their heads. And that's also why I didn't do it high tension style and do them side by side. Plus, if they're side by side, his chest wouldn't run into the fence anyways. So that's my theory anyways. We'll see how that works once I finally get this thing in. I put the ground line on the bottom because Mary likes to slide under the fence to do all of her maintenance on that side. And I figure if she touches the ground wire with her back, that'll be fine. But if she touches the hot and somebody's taking a leak in here or what have you, there's the distinct possibility they could get through to the gravel and would zap you, because our fence is set up for 30 mile, which, as you well know, Batman, can do quite the job. That'll let you know that the fence is working. Oh yeah, and this, if anybody hasn't seen this before, I always thought this was kind of cool. Do you mind moving your ass for a second there? Harvested this out of an elevator that was being taken down. It's just the door. And then we can reach the phone and some other stuff. Sorted. Hey, a hubcap. That's always handy to have in there. So that goes into the garage that's right next to the barn. As you can see, he's got slime marks all over it. It's been scratching. Don't you do it. Thank you. And I took the little handle off because I didn't want them getting scratched on it. The handle stuck out far enough for humans to grab onto it, and I figured we probably didn't need that. So I took that out of there. I just thought that was another neat little thing on the barn. Another thing that I did a couple years ago while we're out here, I guess, is this is just rebar. Boy, this is going to be real crappy. Let me go over to this one. The light's a little better. It's just rebar. I drilled holes up into the wood, slid the slid the rebar up, and then I connected it down here. And then you can see our window stand off, so that keeps the window open, but it doesn't let any of the rain come in. And then this thing here, if I turn it, I can actually pull that up and out of the hole, swing this thing out of the way, and then the doors button up for the winter. The windows button up for the winter. Hey Maggie, don't worry. We'll have your side cordoned off pretty soon, so the backbiter won't be taking any more chunks out of you. And that's about it. That's my update for what's going on at the barn. The end.